Hey guys, it's Pure Ice Cream Bar, and I am here redoing BJD Addicts prop number 25, which is, are there any sculpts or molds that you constantly go back to? And I have to say, a sprightly and enthusiastic yes! There are! Constantly! I'm gonna tell you all about them now. I think the ones that I come back to the most are the ones that I kind of first saw when I was introduced to this hobby. My big ones are definitely the older sculpts from Fairyland, which at the time was being sold by Lutz. Lishi is a big one. If I had never gotten an L would definitely be on this list. Also, Dream of Doll sculpts, especially Lahu and Kameen. When I was introducing a friend to this hobby, we looked at those sculpts together and she was like, I'm gonna get Lahu and you're gonna get Kameen and they're gonna like be in a relationship. Like, wow. We were very creative kids. And that was silly, but you know, now it's nostalgic and it's fun to think about, like, oh gosh. Oh, the ignorance of youth. Also Duncan, I keep coming back to Duncan, also Dream of Doll sculpt, mostly because of Black Duncan, which was the first tan doll I'd ever seen in my life, and he was so beautiful and I thought he was the most fantastical, amazing thing I'd ever seen. Regular Duncan is fine too, but Black Duncan. Probably the biggest sculpt that I keep coming back to though is Dalshi's Bernard. That was like the first sculpt that was not Lutz or Dream of Doll that I really fell in love with, and I saw him enough to make me remember him, but not enough to make me feel like he was a really unique and really cool sculpt. He looked a little more masculine, I think. He was a little less stylized, and he was one of the first dolls I saw that was less stylized. When I was first really into this hobby, I was really seeing a lot of Lutz and a lot of Dream of Doll and a lot of Volks and a lot of like even older Eipelhaus dolls still had pretty stylized features, and that was what I was seeing. And then I saw Bernard, who was kind of more in that in-between zone that I really enjoy, and I just immediately fell in love with him, and I still creepily have like a bunch of pictures of people's Bernards on my computer. Whoops, stalker. I don't think I'll ever really own any of these sculpts. I think the idea of actually having them in my hands, holding them, I don't know if like ownership of them will be or will feel as good as the memory of falling in love with them always did. I don't know. I just don't know if I would ever really get any of these dolls. They're not really like Grail dolls or One Day dolls. They're like, maybe one day if I'm rolling in the monies, I'll have a thought that says, you should purchase all of the things you never thought you would acquire, just like that. So who knows? But yeah, I don't really have any plans to get any of those dolls, but they are, you know, ones that I always keep coming back to, that I always love seeing. And, you know, you never know, like I said, maybe one day. But what about you guys? Do you have sculpts that you keep going back to? Do you, like me, feel like you'll never really get them, you just love seeing them? Or are you more like, no, these are my Grail dolls, and one day I will own them, and they will all be mine? Mwahahaha. I don't know why it's evil. It's not evil. It's not evil. What am I talking about? I don't know. I never know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to all of you soon. Bye!